This is a small one-time refrigerant can, and it contains R410 refrigerant. This particular can is used for smaller units, just like a small mini air condition, and also system that could actually take the whole of this all at once, understand? And also it is cheaper and easy to get. That's why I would highly go for the large industrial can, which is this. This particular one has a repeated use. It has a function as a repeated use, and also it contains large quantity for industrial use. I mean, when you charge it on a particular system, it still remains and still contain more of it that you can still use on other air conditions, understand? Now, this particular big can contain about 11.3 kg. This contain about 11.3 kg, and as much as you know, 1 horsepower, 2 horsepower, 1.5 horsepower cannot take even beyond 1 kg of this, which means you can use this for about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different systems, understand? When you are dealing with smaller units like 1.5, 1 horsepower and 2 horsepower units. But when you are going for higher units, just like the 3 ton, the 5 ton units, understand? This can charge 3 ton unit for like 3 times, understand? 3 consecutive times. This can charge 5 tons unit for like 3 consecutive times or 4, understand? Depending on what the system can take at the particular time. So that is just it. So in your own view, what do you actually take? What is your take on this? Would you choose to go for this smaller can, or you would want to go for a bigger can? As for me personally, I choose this bigger can because it saves the stress of going to the store to rebuy again, and also it saves the stress of buying a smaller can and the refrigerant. Probably you go there thinking it's actually a refrigerant fault, but reaching there, it happens that the gas here could not actually contain or could not finish up the job you has to do, which means you'll be stuck somewhere. But going there with a bigger can like this, you can get a job settled all at once without going to and fro. Another reason I would choose to go with the big cylinder is that the big cylinder gives me a wider space for me to use it for flushing the system, because at some point I do go for installation and maintenance, understand? The system will need to be flushed, understand? The system will need to be flushed. So I use this big cylinder to flush up the system before I do my proper installation. So if I should go with the small tank, with the small bottle, it will not permit that. So I mostly go with the big bottle for it to be very, very successful, because I always expect 100% job when I'm done, understand? When I'm done. So I wouldn't want anything less or anything not up to optimal when I'm working. So that's why I will always choose the big cylinder. I'm not in any way advertising any product or looking down on any particular product, but what I'm trying to say is that I always use both 22 R22A refrigerant, R410 refrigerant, R32 refrigerant, R600, and any refrigerant I want to use. I like buying a big tank refrigerant, understand? I like going with a big tank refrigerant because this is my best. In all angle, I will always want to choose the big tank compared to the small bottle. So that is just it. That's it. Tell me what's on your mind and tell me which one you would actually choose to go for. So thank you very much. Please do well to like, subscribe, and share the video where it's necessary. Thank you. See you next. Bye.